In the landscape of the video game world, few announcements have sparked as much intrigue and anticipation as Exodus, a project that was first revealed back at the Game Awards in 2023. The game is being developed by Archetype Entertainment, which is a studio made up of former BioWare developers who previously worked on celebrated sci-fi titles in the Mass Effect series. They are currently developing Exodus, and this game promises to be a groundbreaking title in the sci-fi RPG genre, and there are many people looking forward to this game, including myself, so expect videos on it anytime some news comes out. With the star power of Matthew McConaughey leading the charge, the game is poised to offer a narrative depth and character-driven storytelling that could redefine the genre. Before we get into all the news about Exodus, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest gaming news. Exodus represents a bold step for Archetype Entertainment, with the studio leveraging its BioWare heritage to craft a spacefaring odyssey that aims to captivate players with its narrative complexity and expansive universe. The involvement of Matthew McConaughey, an actor best known for his dynamic performances and overall versatility in his acting, hints at the game's ambitious scope and the developer's commitment to delivering a cinematic gaming experience. Archetype Entertainment's vision for Exodus is to create a game that is not only pushing the boundaries of the sci-fi RPG genre, but also explores the human condition through the lens of interstellar exploration. The game is set to feature a blend of third-person shooter mechanics with rich, narrative-driven gameplay, offering players a unique mix of action and storytelling. While there is still no exact release date for Exodus just yet, the game has been confirmed to launch on all next-gen platforms including PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S consoles, and PC. The exclusive focus on these next-gen platforms is obvious, especially since the game is still several years away, but I do hope that they really utilize the hardware and push it to its limits. And given the fact that this is only going to be on next-gen platforms, I believe the game would probably release in 2027 at the very earliest. The universe of Exodus is described as much darker than the one fans might remember from Mass Effect. This darker tone could suggest a narrative filled with complex moral choices, challenging dilemmas, and a universe where the lines between right and wrong are blurred. Such a setting provides a very fertile ground for storytelling where every decision could have far-reaching consequences. But at the heart of Exodus is its gameplay, which promises to fuse third-person shooting with deep role-playing elements. The game setting in the far future opens up possibilities for exploring advanced technologies, alien cultures, and uncharted territories across the galaxy. I will get more into the lore and the timeline for the Exodus story later in the video. Another unique aspect of Exodus is its exploration of time dilation, a concept familiar to fans of the Interstellar movie. This phenomenon where time passes differently for those traveling at near light speed compared to those on Earth could introduce novel gameplay and narrative elements, affecting everything from character aging to the evolution of interstellar societies. Such a mechanic is not just a novelty though, it's the backbone of Exodus entirely, allowing players to see the ripple effects of their choices across years, decades, and even centuries as you play throughout the game. This aligns perfectly with the game's emphasis on space travel and exploration, inviting players to become the traveler, a protagonist navigating the vastness of space and the complexities of time itself. Matthew McConaughey's role as the traveler is not just a casting choice but a statement of intent by the studio. By bringing a Hollywood actor of his caliber into the fold, Archetype Entertainment signals their dedication to creating a game where narrative and character development are paramount. McConaughey's character is expected to be the center of this story, a complex protagonist navigating the mysteries of the universe and the intricacies of human and alien relationships. As Exodus progresses through development, the gaming community's anticipation continues to grow. The game's promise of combining a deep, thought-provoking narrative with engaging gameplay mechanics has set expectations very high. Fans are looking forward to learning more about the game's story, the characters they will meet, and the challenges that they will face in this dark, expansive universe. Exodus stands as one of the most anticipated video games in the sci-fi RPG genre in many years, promising an unparalleled blend of storytelling, gameplay, and technological innovation. With Matthew McConaughey in one of the leading roles and a team of experienced developers behind the scenes, this game is poised to embark players on an unforgettable journey across the stars. As we await further details from the studio, the excitement for Exodus continues to build, heralding the arrival of what could be a landmark title in the world of gaming. You will also have several companions that you can choose to follow you through your story in Exodus, and Archetype Entertainment has recently unveiled a new companion that goes by the name Elise Caro. This announcement was made through a detailed blog post on their website, and it adds another layer of intrigue to the game's expanding lore and overall universe. Elise is depicted as a sarcastic, well-trained soldier, distinguished by her unique and customizable mech suit, promising a blend of firepower and personality in the game's narrative. Elise's mech suit is not just any piece of equipment, it's a tailored war machine equipped with dual miniguns and shoulder-mounted grenade launchers, positioning her as a formidable tank in combat situations. Her utility ability, a micro-missile barrage, suggests a focus on crowd control, allowing players to leverage her strengths in intense combat scenarios. This additional companion hints at the diverse combat strategies players can employ in Exodus. The character of Elise is intricately woven into the lore of Exodus. She is described as one of the Sleepers, individuals who merged from a long cryo-sleep to find themselves in a new, unfamiliar reality. This backstory for the companion not only adds depth to her character, but also ties into the broader themes of discovery and adaptation in the game's world. In contrast to Tom Vargas, another companion in Exodus with a tragic past, Elise brings a different dynamic to the player's journey. While both of these companions share character backgrounds marked by hardship, Elise's former life as a gang member and her robust, athletic demeanor equipped with significant firepower sets her apart. This distinction suggests a potential redemption arc for her character, enriching the narrative fabric of Exodus. The introduction of companions like Elise underscores Exodus's commitment to a character-driven experience. As players navigate the game's challenges and narrative arcs, the companions they meet and interact with will significantly influence their journey. The diverse backgrounds and abilities of these characters promises a rich, engaging story for players to experience, and the inclusion of mech suits in Exodus, particularly with Elise's character, nods to a beloved trope within sci-fi gaming. From the Mantis in Halo to the Titan suits in Titanfall and the recent success of Armored Core 6, mech suits have consistently captured the imagination of gamers. Elise's mech suit adds to this legacy, offering players a new combat experience and strategies. Following the reveal of Elise Caro, fans of Exodus are now eagerly awaiting the announcement of the next companion. Each new character revealed by the studio brings with it a new fresh insight into the game's world, mechanics, and narrative potential. As Exodus continues to unveil its cast, the excitement and speculation among the gaming community only continues to grow. This companion represents a significant addition to the world of Exodus, bringing with her a unique blend of strength, strategy, and storytelling for players to experience. As Archetype Entertainment continues to peel back the layers of their upcoming game, it's very clear that Exodus aims to deliver a deep and immersive RPG experience. With its main focus on character-driven narratives, innovative gameplay mechanics, and a richly developed universe, Exodus is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated releases in the sci-fi RPG genre in many years. Now let's look into more of the lore of the game. At the brink of Earth's demise, humanity's elite embark on a daring mission to escape extinction. Exodus, developed by Archetype Entertainment, unfolds an epic narrative of survival where you, as the traveler, play a pivotal role in the story. You are chosen to lead the travelers into the cosmic unknown on a perilous quest to pilfer weapons and technology from the universe's most formidable foes, the Celestials. This journey is not without its costs, however, demanding sacrifices that could endanger everyone you hold dear. The critical question Exodus poses is, how much are you willing to sacrifice? As you venture on interstellar missions at the edge of light speed, days for you translate to decades or even lifetimes for those that you've left behind on Earth. This profound difference in the passage of time means that the choices that you make have far-reaching consequences, reshaping the world and the future of your civilization across many generations. The fate of humanity teeters on the decisions that you make. As the visionary leader of your people, Exodus compels you to face impossible choices. Armed with alien technologies far surpassing our own, you're tasked with defending your world with ancient enemies. Your choices not only alter the nature of your world, but also bind your destiny to the fate of humanity itself. The lore timeline for Exodus begins in the year 2200 AD, and by this time humanity has launched ark ships to flee a dying Earth, searching for a new home among the stars. These vessels are traveling at near light speed, carrying the remnants of human culture, history, and achievements, hoping to find a habitable galaxy in Alpha Centauri. Fast forward all the way to 18,000 AD, and the first human ark fleets have arrived in the Centauri cluster, discovering a galaxy ripe for colonization. However, the continued arrival of more ark ships over millennia sees humanity evolving into various celestial factions, leading to the violent rise and fall of interstellar empires. By the year 30,000 AD, after the devastating formation wars, the Ohlone, a powerful celestial species, rises, constructing the gates of heaven and ushering in an era of peace. Their eventual demise leaves a huge power vacuum that's filled by new celestial empires, still adhering to the Ohlone's laws of fear and retribution. In 41,500 AD, a lost human ark fleet arrives at the moon of Lydon in the Maccabell system. Here, Orion Aslan, a human traveler, becomes a legend, establishing the Aslan dynasty. After his disappearance, his heir June, who is genetically engineered with both celestial and human DNA, becomes humanity's last hope against an ancient celestial technovirus known as the Rot. As June Aslan, you inherit a legacy of exploration and survival, standing as humanity's last beacon of hope. Your journey is not just about survival, but about bridging two worlds, the human and the celestials. Exodus weaves a complex narrative, asking players to navigate the vast expanse of space, time, and morality. Centauri, now home to the celestials, presents a formidable challenge to players. These evolved humans, now unrecognizable to their ancestors, view the newly arrived humans as primitive. Among them, the Crowned Celestials, particularly the war-focused Crowned Knights, epitomize the pinnacle of celestial evolution, making them humanity's greatest enemy and the ultimate challenge for the traveler. Exodus is not just a game, it's a saga that spans tens of thousands of years, exploring the depths of human resilience, the complexities of time, and the sacrifices required for humanity's survival. As the traveler, you are tasked with an epic quest that will determine the fate of humanity in a galaxy far from the cradle of Earth. Will you rise to this challenge, or will the weight of your choices lead to your eventual downfall? The journey of Exodus awaits. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest gaming news. And if you're looking for something else to watch, click one of the videos you're seeing on screen right now for some more gaming news. I will see you there.